It's always great to play with great players. It makes the game a lot easier. But the one thing that we did my second year, we picked up Robert Parrish and Kevin McHale.
In the world of basketball, names come and go. Legends rise and legends fall. But there is one name that transcends time. A name carved into the very foundation of the NBA. A man known for his grit, his genius, his ice-cold confidence, and his unstoppable determination. Today, we dive deep into the story of Larry Joe Bird. Then and now in 2025. The rise of a legend. Larry Bird was born on December 7, 1956, in West Baden Springs, Indiana, a small town, a humble family, and a childhood marked by struggle. But even as a young boy, Larry had something special. A work ethic that bordered on obsession. He used basketball as his escape, spending endless hours shooting on cracked outdoor courts, challenging older kids, mastering footwork, and sharpening a shot so deadly it would one day terrify NBA defenses. His talent took him to Indiana State University, where he transformed a small, overlooked program into a national powerhouse. The world witnessed the emergence of a once-in-a-generation talent when Bird led the Sycamores to the 1979 NCAA championship game, a showdown that birthed the greatest rivalry in basketball history. Larry Bird vs. Magic Johnson. A rivalry that would define a decade. A rivalry that would save the NBA. Dominating the NBA. Drafted by the Boston Celtics in 1978 and joining the team officially in 1979, Larry Bird immediately changed the league. He wasn't flashy. He wasn't the fastest. He didn't jump the highest. But he possessed something few players ever have. The mind of a basketball genius. He saw the floor differently. He predicted plays before they happened. And when it was time to shoot, he never hesitated. Bird led the Celtics to 3 NBA championships, 1981, 1984, 1986, won 3 MVP titles in a row, and became known for playing through injuries that would sideline most athletes. He trash-talked before trash-talking was an art. He backed up every word. And he delivered some of the most iconic moments in NBA history. From the 60-point explosion against the Hawks to his legendary duel with Dominique Wilkins. Larry Bird wasn't just a star. He was the heartbeat of Boston. Injuries, retirement and a new role. Years of playing with relentless intensity took a toll. Chronic back issues forced Bird to retire in 1992. But the legend didn't fade. He reinvented himself. Larry transitioned into coaching and front office leadership, eventually becoming the head coach and later the president of basketball operations for the Indiana Pacers. Under his guidance, the Pacers reached the NBA Finals and became one of the toughest teams in the league. In 2012, Bird became the first person in NBA history to win Trophy MVP, Trophy Coach of the Year, Trophy Executive of the Year. A triple crown no one else has achieved. Larry Bird in 2025, the man today. At 68 years old, Larry Bird lives the quiet, private life he always preferred. Still fiercely connected to basketball, he remains an advisor for the Pacers, offering insight that only a basketball mastermind could provide. He appears occasionally at NBA events, often surprising fans with his wisdom, humility, and subtle humor. Physically, Bird continues to deal with the aftereffects of his playing days, especially the back injuries that plagued him. But he remains mentally sharp, deeply respected, and widely considered one of the greatest basketball thinkers alive. He spends time with his family, enjoys a low-profile lifestyle in Indiana, and occasionally mentors young players who seek his guidance. Is everywhere. Been the way modern forwards play. Been the rise of positionless basketball. Been the emphasis on basketball IQ. Been the culture of trash talk. Been the global respect for NBA excellence. Larry Bird didn't just play basketball. He reshaped it. The immortal impact of Larry Bird. Larry Bird's legacy is measured in more than championships or stats. It's measured in the hearts of fans, the respect of rivals, and the admiration of every generation of players who came after him. He helped save the NBA during one of its darkest periods. He elevated the Boston Celtics brand to global status. He became the cornerstone of one of sports' most iconic rivalries. He proved that hard work can outperform talent if you refuse to quit. In 2025, Larry Bird stands not just as a retired athlete, but as a symbol of excellence, discipline, and legendary greatness. From the outdoor courts of Indiana, to the bright lights of Boston, to the executive suites of the NBA, Larry Joe Bird's story is one of determination, brilliance, and timeless legacy. Then and now, the legend lives on.